I'm Tony Westling, and this is The Point. Successful brands always have one eye on the future. Certainly, business leaders need to know today's market and audience, but appealing to aspirations is key. People have a deep human need to believe in a better world, and they associate with brands they think are helping to build such a world. Which brings me to the acquisition of Virgin America by Alaska Airlines, a development met with horror by devotees of the Virgin brand. In the latest announcement, Alaska has decided to let the Virgin brand die a slow, painful death, but to keep popular Virgin features like the revolutionary food ordering system and the signature mood lighting. These will be adopted by Alaska. Will this strategy be successful? Even with all the new gates and routes, is Alaska on track to go from a regional player to a national phenomenon, as Virgin did? Not likely. You see, any competitor can copy features. What they can't copy is brand. And a large part of what made Virgin successful, and what Alaska paid dearly for in this transaction, was the Virgin brand. Only to throw it all away? Why does this not make sense? It reminds me of another high-profile acquisition. About a decade ago, when Wells Fargo was purchased by Norwest Bank. You may not have even heard of Norwest Bank. You might readily assume they had banks, of course. You might believe that they had those banks in the Northwest. But apart from that, they were pretty undifferentiated. In fact, they had a very strong organization that was poised for growth. What they didn't have was a very strong brand. Yet almost every school kid in America learns the story of the Wells Fargo stagecoach, the Pony Express. It's part of our collective narrative. Americans are pioneer spirits, bold, adventurous, undaunted, always seeking a new and better way. Norwest wisely chose to leverage the Wells Fargo brand as the face for its operational excellence. It is now an international player in financial services, in part because of that forward-looking brand strategy. Regional identification can be a significant limiter in the minds of customers. On the other hand, association with a strong, positive ethos is almost always a driver. Alaska is a regional player. You'd be forgiven if you thought they only flew in Alaska. Still, it's a reliably solid, if somewhat stodgy brand with excellent operations, like Norwest Bank. Virgin, on the other hand, is an energetic brand that has massive worldwide appeal and name recognition across the demographic board: men, women, millennials, Gen Xers, and boomers, like Wells Fargo. It has a culture that rewards innovation and the service excellence and carries the flag of the disruptor. These are all really, really powerful ideas, especially to an American audience. Now, supporting a winning brand narrative such as Virgin's, with Alaska's operational excellence behind, much like Norwest did with Wells Fargo, seems like it would be a recipe for success, a slam dunk. The book's already been written. Unfortunately, Alaska's leadership got it exactly backwards. They ignored the fact that customers, millennials especially, are seeking relevance, stimulating experiences, personal control, and positive association with brands that contribute to the story of their life's journey and are building that better world. Especially in commoditized industries such as air travel, brand leaders need to consider relevance and consider the future, not just from a business operations point of view, but from a brand point of view as well. And in looking at Alaska and Virgin, only one of these airlines exudes relevance, appealing to the needs, wants, and aspirations of the travelers of the future. The other one has an old man on its tail. This is The Point.